These are my plants. I will now tell you about them. I also have neglected them. Half of them are dead. Let's start easy. Can you see? Yes, this is an aloe. It's mostly not dead, which is good. Normally when I get aloes, I overwater them and they get mushy and die. But this one is not mushy, nor is it dead. This will not be attractive. I don't think I've watered my plants in 2 months, maybe. So a lot of them look not good. I'll get dirt in my coffee, that's okay. A lot of them look not great. And that's just how it is right now, which is fine. I should have brought scissors and I didn't, and I'm not getting back up. So that's fine. So I'm just gonna water them. This guy, I think he came from the clearance rack at Lowe's. I think he was dying, and I want him. And so I did. And he's not like super dead. So that's where he came from. So he's relatively new. I believe I got new plants and then neglected them all. None of that water went into the dirt at the death gap. Well, that sucks. I also don't have any trays, so I'm just gonna let him. This is why we do this outside. He's dripping everywhere. You can't see. Also, that's calcium buildup from when you did have a tray. Anyways, next, this is a cactus. I stole it. He's doing good. There's roots at the bottom. He needs a new pot. I don't have a new pot, so he's staying in here. I don't really know how to take care of a cactus like that, so I did also just get a bunch of stuff in my finger when I did that. So I was stupid. Mom done that. How do I put this out? This video is gonna be like 12 years long. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know. This plant was left behind by one of my neighbors, I think. And I went, if it's still there, I'm gonna steal it. And it was still there, so I stole it. None of this water is like going into the dirt. I really gotta get a better system. I don't know. This is why I haven't watered my plants. It's not wet. So this is my cactus. It's that. I didn't pay whatever price that says. It was free because I found it abandoned. And when plants are abandoned, they become free. So I guess he's doing okay. I couldn't tell you if he's grown or not. I think so. But I don't really know. I need a new pot. He needs new dirt. We're not doing that right now. Go back home. Great. Awesome. This guy. Oh, right. So the cactus is homophobic. Hello, let go. It's okay. put it with this one. Do you see? No, there's more down here. We'll get there. This guy. This is a comfort. He doesn't look great, but he also isn't dead. So we'll take it. I used to have the most beautiful pothos. Her name was Sophie, named after Mamma Mia. And she was in this disco ball pot right here. And she was in my home in Wyoming. And then she got so huge, she was like hanging in our in our kitchen window above our kitchen sink. And she was so heavy, she freaking broke the tension rod that she was hanging off of. She was too heavy. And I loved that pothos. It's so beautiful. It's so much recreation. So I don't know. Whatever it's called. It was awesome. I loved that plant. And I love pothos. Apparently, I don't love them enough to try to keep it alive. But I think I mean, look, there's new growth right there. So I think she'll be okay. Yeah, she'll be okay. Sorry that I did this to you in the first place. Here we go, pothos. I think this came from a cutting of Sophie, maybe? I really don't remember. I used to have such lovely stories for all of my plants because I cared about them all so deeply. And I do still care. But, I don't know, man. It's been rough. This is rotted. Do you have a root? Not really. Okay, so there's this little bit, and there are roots, but this whole stem is rotted. So I really should have brought scissors. Oh well, it's okay. I don't think this will live. However, I'm going to water this cup of dirt and stick it back in here and hope that something happens. Who knows? It's plants. Sometimes they just do stuff because they can. So, we'll see if that lives. This was a cutting. I think from my ZZ plant. We'll get to that. This guy. I don't. Whatever he was is gone. Well, there's two little sprouts. Two teeny tiny little sprouts. I know what this was. This was a mother of thousands that I got from my friend Danielle because she propagated hers for me. And it was doing awesome. It was doing so good. It was super big, beautiful plant. And then the frost of 2026 happened, January 2026. And it killed a bunch of my plants. Bunches of them. I had a Christmas cactus somewhere. This used to be my Christmas cactus that I've had since 2020, and the frost wiped it out, and it was really extra sad because I got this plant from my mom. It was one of the first plants I had, and it did so good. And I got it for Christmas in 2020. maybe 2021. And no, because I had it in college, so 2020. I'm not very good at telling stories. Cactus. What was I? Christmas cactus. I got it, and my mom left it in her car because it was for Christmas or my birthday. I don't know. And it froze overnight. And so she was like, "I got you this plant, but then it froze, and so it might be dead forever." And I was like, "No, I can bring it back to life," and I did. It was beautiful, and it had yellow flowers on it, which normally they don't have yellow flowers. Normally their flowers are like pinks and reds. So yellow was like, didn't really know yellow was an option, and yellow's my favorite color. So we were like, this Christmas cactus was made for me, and it bloomed at New Year's. Sometimes they bloom at Thanksgiving, sometimes they bloom at Christmas. Mine bloomed at New Year's, and New Year's is my favorite holiday, so it was like my perfect plant. And it's dead, and I'm really sad. But that's the way it happens. Stupid freaking frost pissed me off. This cactus I got from a thrift store in Michigan for $0.25. It started as just this bit right here. It's just like a tiny little ball in like a kid's teacup is where it came from. And now it's this. I should really probably repot it and move it around, but it's a cactus, so it hurts to move. So he's just gonna live his best life in there. Maybe not his best life. Maybe his best life would be with a different caregiver, but he's fine. This little one here, this like sneaky one in the bottom, he's growing new roots out the side of him. So we'll see what happens. That's my weird cactus. This guy. This is my longest standing plant ever. Move this guy to the side. This is Terrence. Terrence I've had since big old bee or something. I don't know. Maybe he's coming for a drink. Anyways, this is Terrence. He used to live in a Tinkerbell mug, which is why his name is Terrence. I've had him definitely since college. I remember when I moved to college, I wanted plants because I couldn't have plants before because I had cats at home that were a little too naughty to keep plants around. So my brother and I went to, I think just Walmart, honestly, and we got this guy is so, what are you? Are you a bee? He's like green. I don't know. We'll see if I get stung. Probably not. I'm just chilling. He's just chilling. So, mutual respect. My brother and I went to Walmart, and I got Terrence, and I got another succulent. I don't remember. The other succulent lived for a while, but not for super duper long. But Terrence, he's moved to 3 different states, plus college. He's a trooper, and he's got new growth. These little ones up here that are like extra green. Can you even see this stand? He's got extra green leaves up here. Those are all new, so he's doing okay. He has gone up in pot size a couple times. So, oops, I made a mess. This is why we do this outside. You said that? 100%. Just gonna leave him in there so he can drink water from the bottom. Should be good to consume some more water. There's really not a lot of light over here. I'm just kind of realizing that. Well, we move on. This was an avocado that I planted from a pit. There's a little mushroom rocking it. It might just be done so dead. He looks kind of moldy and gross. So I think he's done so dead. It's an avocado. I can plant another one. He did really good though for what I gave him, which was not a lot. So that's okay. He was just in like this guy. And then I put like water in the bottom. So like, whatever. He's fine. He's fine. He's not fine, he's dead. Empty pot though. This vase isn't mine. It was my sister's old roommate's. I know it lives here because I didn't take it. So, anyways, there's that guy. I don't want to get up. This came from my sister's ex-boyfriend. Thanks. You can stay there, that's fine. This guy. Ooh. Oh. This was bamboo. It also came from Michigan. But, oh, there's a bunch of spider webs in there. You can't see it for sure, but there's spider webs between them. They're really pretty. How do I even consider? Here's the thing, there's green, so there's growth. So it's not dead, which is always fun, especially after you've been as neglectful as I have been, which is very. Definitely growth. So like, it's a trooper for sure. I don't want to split it apart too much, because I don't want to damage the new growth. I am gonna kill this spider. I'm sorry. Like this guy up here. This is also new growth. I'm just not 100% sure how, because the stem looks very dead. I should probably research a little on how to propagate bamboo. Did I say it was bamboo? I think so. It is. But if I do a little research, I might be able to just replant these parts that look good. Get rid of some of these. Like the stalks are very dry and dead. So I don't know about them. See, look. I'm peeling away like all the dead stuff. And I keep finding little bits of green. So in theory, he's alive. The stalk really looks not good. I'm gonna water it and maybe do some research. I think my current goal is to get back my desire to care for my plants the way I used to. I used to like track everything about them and that's with the drip tray, which means there's also a death gap here, which is it's whatever, it's okay. I should also probably look at light levels for these plants a little better, because I moved them all to this side so we could get into the closet. There's a closet over there, so we could get into the closet. And I don't know, we haven't really, I didn't ever put them back. And it's not like dark, but it's not sunny either. I'm putting my hair. It is like 100 degrees right now, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it works. Whatever. Okay. 2 more up there. Oh. So it's just dirt. Cute little planter though. I should. See, the problem with me doing this is then I look at all the empty pots and I'm like, oh, I need to go get new plants. No, dummy, you need to take care of the plants that you have before you buy new ones. Have you considered that? Because you should. So, RIP, whatever that was. This, I got beef with this plant. This is a Hoya. I got it from the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival in 2025. I've had it for over a year. I have cared for it so carefully. This started off in that little pot that I just had. And I was like, maybe the pot's too small and it's stunting its growth, and that's why it hasn't changed at all. Except it still hasn't changed at all. So, freaking, I don't know what to do with this guy. Because he just doesn't change. He's just like this. This is all he is. One little heart-shaped leaf. And that's all he ever has been, and maybe that's all he ever will be. But you know what? He's cute. And he's not dead. So, I guess that's all we can really ask for. He's cute, he's not dead. Yeehaw. So, that's the Hoya. Maybe I should research him as well. Probably. You can go up there. You can go back up there. You can go there. Cactus, board, parents. Yeah. That's that. Okay. Moving down. This bee is still here. Again, I don't know if it's a bee. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. He won't land on anything. Whatever. Okay, walk it. Focus. Do I want to do this big one? I have a really big plant right here. And when I say really big plant, I mean a really big plant. They're spiders. Oh. What kind of spider are you? I wish I knew. I want to hold you and show you to camera. They're like these little greenish spiders with like kind of a coppery abdomen. There's two of them tucked up. You can, it's right here and one right there, so you can't really see. Perhaps this is a move the camera, not the plant kind of thing. So this leaf up here is cut. This is all one big giant like this. They're all connected. And this plant and I, we have history. I will do this plant. I'm gonna move it up here so you can see it. So you can see it. Nobody's watching this. This plant I got from my college greenhouse. They just had like little cuttings that you could come and just like get a plant if you wanted to. And I was like, well, heck yeah, I want to come get a plant. That's awesome. And so I did frequently. And this plant, it was just like a little, when I got it, it was probably just like this little chunk. Just like one little like chunk of thing. And now, this is my plant. You can kind of, I doubt that you can see it actually, but in here, at the very base, right here, there is a little chunk of leaf like this. It's like that big, and it's cut across right here, and it's gray, dead, as dead as it can possibly be. And that's how this plant was for a very long time. Because I got it and it was doing great, and then I brought it to Michigan and it was doing okay, and I brought it back home and it was doing much worse, and then it started like turning black at the top. It was like working ways down, and I was Googling it, and it was like, oh, it's infected, and I was like, okay, and it was like, just cut it off, it'll grow back, and I said, okay. So I kept cutting chunks of it off, and it kept getting like grayer and grayer, and I was like, what the frick? Until it was basically nothing left in this plant, and I was like, well, I'm gonna keep watering it because, I don't know, maybe something crazy will happen. So something crazy happened, and now I have this. It's huge. It doesn't support itself, mostly. I've given it some supports, but it won't like hang on to anything. I believe it's called a mother dragons, something like this. I just found this leaf in there. It's got roots growing up the side of it, so I can plant it, and it will sprout. However, I don't know what to plant it in. I guess I'll plant it in this pot one. This stuff from before. I'll water this dirt and put it in here. And then, it's got a couple roots coming out of it. So maybe I'll just like, tuck them in the dirt, see what happens. That's like my best. And apparently this plant thrives on neglect, so, I mean, look at him. He looks crazy. Can you see? No, I'm watering this guy. So I put the leaf in there, dumped a bunch of water on it. I'm just gonna leave it. If something happens, awesome. If it dies, whatever. I have this whole thing. So this is one of my pots that doesn't give me depression because it's beautiful. He's huge and heavy. I will not water him on the table. I will put him back down to water him. But this is what he looks like. I don't know how he got this big, especially when he was basically dead for like 2 years. You know, I brought him to Florida. That's what happened, I suppose. And now loves the humidity. He does so good. I really should add some supports for him. I should really get him a bigger pot probably, but this is the biggest pot I have. And it's not little. Are there roots? Oh my god. He's so root bound. I did not know. There's also white. Is that mold? I hope not. I don't know. I don't know. He's going back on the ground. The little spiders up here. Can you see them? I don't know. There's 2 of them living in there. And I ain't moving them, so. Happy they're there. I put this back on the ground. This pot dish thing it's on used to be a laundry basket. And I was broken, so I cut it up. And now it's my plant. I have, you know what, I have supports. I don't know much supporting it will do, but I will stick them in there and pretend like it's doing something for sure. I guess I need like twine or something. I don't know. Like I don't even know. That little bee guy, is it a bee? I don't know. That little guy that's been flying around keeps flying very close to my face. Which like is okay. I just would prefer he didn't do that. don't have that, so I will not be doing that. But that's like how it is going to be for now. So he is. He's huge. I love him dearly. He used to have a name. I don't remember what the name is though. Hello. Yeah, we'll keep that. Okay. And water is good. Use the rest of this guy. Basically, I just dump as much water as I can into him, and I call it good. One more. Okay, that's probably good. Whatever I've left, I'll dump in there at the end. 3 more plants to go. I guess I can show you a sad one. This I got for Mother's Day to give as a gift, and then I killed. So I need to pull all the plant out of that, because I think I'm going to keep the pot. Perhaps for, maybe I'll put the cactus in there. Wait. That takes a lot of effort. Maybe. This guy's also dead, so we can get rid of him. She's beautiful. She was once more beautiful. I killed her. Classic. That makes it sound like I'm bad at taking care of plants. I'm not bad at taking care of plants normally. I've just been sad, I guess. So, there she is. She was an ivy plant. I liked when I had my pothos in here. I think I would like to bring back having a pothos in my disc ball. But for now, an empty, sad little disco ball. And that's just how it is. It's okay. It's okay. No new plants right now, though. Not until we can properly take care of the ones we already have. Lovely. She'll just go back over here. And be a little sad and empty and dead. That's okay. Okay, 2 more. Start this guy. Look, this is Ellie. Ellie was a gift for my birthday from my ex-girlfriend. Lord. Do I get Clippy? Yes. Ta-da. She got hurt bad in the frost, but look at her. There's so much growth happening down there. She's gonna be okay. And that's Ellie. Ellie used to be in the pot that I just showed you with the big plant in it. But frost hit and she did not do super great, and so I had to save the few little bits that survived. And this is what survived. And so now this is Ellie, and she's okay. I'm gonna put her back down here. Maybe I should put her a little more in the sun. Put her on top. I think that would do anything. I mean, she's doing fine. Maybe I'll leave her. I'll leave her for now. gonna not crush the 7,000 leaves coming off of this other big plant, the dragon plant. And then, oh, you know what? Thinking about it, this was, oh my god. Oh, I just broke a leaf, I think. I don't know. This is my snake plant. It's really pretty. Look at all the stripes. Oh, it's so good. I just broke this leaf, I think. It's also like getting a little crushed because it's all the way down there. I don't remember. I think this is the one I stole from Walmart. Unless you're the Walmart Corporation, then I did not steal this plant from Walmart. When I got my propagations from my college, I got a snake plant also. Ooh, sir, hello. Scared me. Yeah. I got a snake plant from them. I think it died in the frost. And this snake plant I got in Michigan in 2020 or I think 23? 23? I don't know. Times. Fake. And I went to Walmart with my roommates, and there was a snake plant that was just sitting on the shelf. There was no roots on it. It was in no dirt. It was like 3 little stems, and it was so small and itty bitty. And my roommate was like, "Don't you do plants?" And I said, "I sure do." And they were like, "Do you want this?" And I said, "Hell yeah, I want that plant." And so they shoved the plant into their pants. And I took it home. This is leaking everywhere. This pot used to be whole, and then my cat broke it. So, whoopsie. Now there's water everywhere. I really need a disc for this guy. I'm sure I have some. Oh well, it's okay. I'll be fine. He's made it this long. Maybe that's a bad way to look at it. Maybe that's why all my plants are half dead. But he looks great. He looks beautiful. I don't think he had that many plants the last time I was here, so I guess neglect helped him. His name's Wally from Walmart, so he's good. That's it. That's all my plants. I could take some of these like little half shoot things off of one of these plants and like cut them, shove them in some dirt, propagate them. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess they're doing better than I thought they were. And some of them needed a little neglect to grow bigger and stronger, such as this guy and Ellie and Wally. Some of them, neglect is not going to help, such as an avocado or bamboo. I don't know. I think it's going to be okay. I think the plants will be okay. I think this plant will not be okay. It was an archangel, I guess. I don't remember. I just remember buying it, and I remember going, "Ugh, I need to deliver this," and then I promptly didn't several times in a row. Let me take the stems out. And that will be the end, I think. Maybe we'll replant the cactus again. We'll give him a little home. That, the pot on the cactus says drought tolerant plants. Oh god, my coffee is so really logged in right now, I could get some scissors, cut the, actually I don't even need scissors. Wait. Let's repot the cactus. Surely this won't end poorly for anyone, especially the cactus. This is now a repotting tutorial. You should never follow my advice. Let's see. I have a bucket back here for dirt. So this is my repotting bucket. Now, a cactus is a succulent. Technically, they're definitely supposed to have different kind of dirt. I ain't doing all that. That's like a lot of work. I should also probably get in some dirt with more nutrients in it because this is all now recycled dirt that the other plant took the nutrients out of. I don't think I care. I do have potting soil, but it also says for in ground, and surprise, we're not in the ground. Oh well. So basically, oh my god. And now I'm just trying to break up the dirt. My coffee. Oh, rip, man. I don't know why I'm talking like it's a tutorial. It's not a tutorial. This is just me moving dirt around. Like I said, I don't even know why I filmed this. Will I even do anything with it? Maybe. There's a bug in there. I like bugs. Okay. Sir, please be kind to me. I don't want to touch you because you hurt me. What do I do? Awesome. I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna backfill. Is it the most efficient way to do this? Absolutely not. But that's what we're doing. So, is this pot too big for this cactus? Maybe. But I believe in his ability to thrive. I think I'm going to put him on the edge over here so he's not stabbing my other plant. Okay. So he's not stabbing my other plants. And so that way he has a little more sunlight access. This freaking bug is back. Which is fine if he wasn't so ominous. Yeah, I'm trying to get like all the big roots and stuff out of the dirt. I'm kind of trying. Not really much, but a little. Don't hurt. Ow. I just said please. I just said please, and then you hurt me instead. Ow. This is so funny. Because, like, yeah, obviously, ow, it's a cactus, dummy. I think they own gloves, even. I just can't be bothered. I think I have one more steak. Yeah. I have another steak. I'm gonna put it up here. It kind of spread more. I just don't know the leaves so far. Yeah, surely that'll do something. Oh. Alright, well, cactus, and then I'll put the rest of the water here. Like I said, he's a cactus. He's sufficient in the drought, or whatever it said. Alright. What was the point of this video? I don't know. Did we learn anything? No. But that's all my plants. So, I don't know.